Hello there, my name is Michael. I'm the Managing Director of Haywoods Property Consultancy, and we deal with a plethora of different things to do with property, but today I thought I'd talk to you about energy performance certificates. Now, there are lots of videos out there, if you search on YouTube, explaining exactly what an energy performance certificate is. What I thought I would do is talk you through what I'll be doing when I come round to see you. Because a lot of the time I turn up and people don't really fully understand what I'll be doing, and in some cases can look a little bit mortified. So what I thought I'd do is talk you through it, and if you have any questions you can drop us a line at the end. So first thing I do is a floor plan. What you'll see, if you're selling your property, you'll see floor plans all over. Mine is slightly different. What I tend to do is I have to look at what your heat loss parameters are, so sort of like your outside walls. Obviously if you live in a terraced house, so many of those, attached, get more on them. So look at those. I have to put in where your light bulbs are, your radiators, where your front door is, where your windows are, where your boiler is, that sort of thing. Basically, there's an accreditation scheme that I'm a part of, and if I'm audited, they want to see exactly where everything is. With some of my floor plans, they're getting better, let's put it that way. So when I'm doing the floor plan, I'll be using one of these, and trust me, if you're in a large property, this will get on your nose after a while because it beeps. You'll hear that a lot. Beep. So yeah, using one of these saves a lot of time than obviously the old putting the tape up, winding it up and things like that. I don't think anyone's used those for about 20 years, but there we go. So yeah, so I have one of these. Now, once I've done the floor plan, the actual EPC part of it will start. Now that is, essentially I'm collecting data, okay? So I have to look at all different areas of the property regarding energy and collect the data. Now what collect the data means is I have to photograph of it, all right? So you will see me walk around, take photographs of your light bulbs to make sure they're low energy light bulbs. Now, don't worry if they're not all low energy. I do tend to have some with me. If you want to buy some, just let me know. I can bring some with me if you're a little bit short, so that's absolutely fine, it's not a problem. And also sort of your radiators, don't carry those with me. See if they're TRVs. Look at your windows to make sure they're double glazed, if they're secondary glazing, things like that. So essentially I have to be able to prove exactly what I'm saying, okay, with regards to your EPC. Now I'll go out and I'll look at your walls. Now I have to measure your walls, okay? I have to do this on every single property, and 9 times out of 10, they're 300 mil. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to check first of all to see if it's a cavity wall or if it's solid brick, if you've got outside insulation or if it's sandstone, anything like that. Then I have to measure it, take a photo, I did the same one exam probably, and away I go. Okay, then you'll see me stamping on your floor. That's to see if it's a suspended floor or if it's solid floor, whether it's timber or suspended not timber, varying different things. It's something that's hard to prove if you've got insulation, floor insulation. I have to be able to see it, to count it, or if you've got any receipts or invoices to show that you've had that put down, please get them ready. It will help, trust me. Okay. Now, one of the bits that people tend to get a little bit more mortified about is when I say I have to go into your loft. All right, now, trust me, I'm not one to judge. I can't judge. My loft is shocking, despite 2 skips that we had ordered earlier in the year. There's a lot of stuff up there, all right? But I need to go in there. I need to look at the insulation. I need to measure it, take a photograph of it, and then I'm done, okay? Don't worry about step ladders or anything else. Obviously, you've got a loft ladder. That saves a lot of time. But if you haven't, then I have one of these, which is a telescopic ladder. And I'll tell you what, I didn't know ladder envy was a thing until I put that on Facebook. Just said I bought it, and a lot of people commented saying they wanted a similar ladder. Never thought I'd get to that point in my life where I thought that was a thing, but here we are. So I've taken a ladder with me, and I can get up. That's not a problem. And to be honest with you, my least favorite part, I'm 6'4". I don't fit in most lofts, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm done. So anyway, coming down, and then I need to check your boiler. Okay, so I need to look at where your boiler is. There's a little code on it. I need to take a photograph of it. That'll give me all the information on the boiler, and then look at sort of where if you've got room thermostats, TRVs or programmers, that sort of thing. So you'll see me take photographs of those as well. And then also onto the hot water. If you're on a combi boiler, nothing to worry about. If you've got a tank, I'll need to get to it, which means I need to go into your airing cupboard. Now, again, a bit like the loft, sometimes people's airing cupboards, a bit like mine, you open it up, stuff falls on you, it's fine, I don't care, it's absolutely fine, don't worry about it. But I do need to see that tank, I need to be able to measure the insulation and things like that. And speaking of things that are okay, if you, I'm very pet friendly, so in fact, only yesterday I got followed around by a St. Bernard called Bear, which is a beautiful dog, but he followed me in every room, barked every time he saw me. Honestly, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about locking your pets away. Doesn't matter how big or small or yappy or not. I've been in and out of people's homes for over 20 years. There's no animal that can shock me, unless it's a bird-eating spider. I'd really prefer if that was in one of those glass things in another house. Anyway, so yes, and the last thing I need to do then is just to look at your electricity meters and your gas meters, because I've got to prove that the property is connected, and then all that data goes in and we get your EPC rating. Okay, I'll talk you through it. If you have any questions, then we'll look at them there and then. The EPC is then lodged and I'm all done. It's all done. So if it's a sort of a two-bed mid-terrace home, I'll probably be about 25-30 minutes. Obviously for the larger detached properties I can be over an hour, but we'll talk that through with you when we book the appointment, exactly how long I will be. All right, I look forward to seeing you if you're booking an EPC. Thanks so much for listening. Take care. Bye bye.